let's leave that for now. Now let's go to Spain and talk about the Super Falcons of Nigeria. They're getting ready for the 2019 FIFA Women's World Cup. It's a full house, like we said, in Spain. They will play 2 matches, one against the club side from Iceland and the other one against the Canadian national team. Everyone definitely has to be looking forward to that one. Cecilia, the squad, okay, that's it. That's the confirmation of the fixtures. First one is against the UMF. That's going to be on April 5. That's tomorrow, while the next one is going to be against Canada. That's on April 8th.
Absolutely. There are a club from Iceland also in that tournament, and all that, all of them are playing together. So this is going to serve for Falcons preparations for the World Cup. After that, they're also going to the Waffle Cup and all that. But we need to go on a break now. When we come back, we'll be talking more on Super Falcons preparations for the World Cup.
Welcome back to Channel Sport this morning. Olawale Ishola joins us now to talk about Super Falcons preparations for the World Cup, and of course a lot more happening in the world of sports. Olawale, it's great to have you in the show.
Good morning, Tayo. Good morning, Cecilia.
Good morning.
I'm happy to be back in the studio.
I know.
Well, the Super Falcons are right there in Spain, getting prepared for the big tournament in France. And thank God all our players are available. We don't have injuries worried for now. And I think with the mood in camp, Cecilia Tayo, we should be expecting something good, a good outing in France.
Okay.
When you say good, like what do you mean?
Well, anything short of playing in the second round.
As in advancing from the group.
From the group, yeah. And that should be the ultimate aim. Because we did that in 1999, and it's been a long time that we've qualified from the group. So Nigerians are expecting nothing less from the Super Falcons to get past the group stage. Okay. I believe they can do it.
All right, then.
They can do it. And going by what I saw, the NFF Awards, the vendor winning the Female Player of the Year, Onome Ebi, I think we can do it. Because gone are the days where most of our players are locally based players. Majority of our players are foreign-based players now. So they're exposed to modern techniques, methods, good training facilities. So they should be able to rub shoulders with their counterparts all over the world and give us good results. All
right, and talking about the players, these are the players that we have in camp at the moment. The players are in camp, that's in Spain, getting ready for those 2 important tests against an Icelandic club as well as the Canadian national team. The goalkeepers, no surprises there. Tochukwu, Louis, Alaba Jonathan, and Chiamaka Nadozie. We have defenders also in camp. You have Faith Michael, Onome Ebi, Osinachi Ohale, Josephine Chukwunoye, Ngozi Berry, and Patricia George, while the midfielders are Ngozi Okobi, Rita Chikwelu, you have Alimat Ainde, Cecilia Unku, as well as Ogona Chukwudi. While the forwards, Cecilia?
Yeah, my sister Toshola, the regular, you have Rashida Ajibade, Anam Imo, Chinasa Uchendu, Courtney DK making a return also to the squad. Zerakwa Nozie, Inyambasi Umotong also making a return to the squad. Alice Ogebe, she's there. She made the list this time around. You have Antoinette Oyedupe Payne. This is a new player. And Uchena Kanu also a new one. Payne, plays in the US and all that. And Uchena left Nigeria in 2016. And she's 21 now, so hit the ground running in the US. So these are the players in Spain right now. Okay, and it's 64 days to reach, and everyone is actually anticipating and waiting for the tournament to start. And one of such players happens to be the one I said just made the list, Alice Ogebe. She didn't make the final squad, going to Ghana, but this time around she is right here in Spain. But will she make the final squad? That's a big question. But then she's ready to really fight for a shirt and see how she can make it, knowing that, well, when you look at the list that out and all that, we saw some new names. Patricia George. From the US, Ogona Chukwudi, veteran. She's 30. She's making a return to the squad and all that. She's been doing well in Sweden. We're seeing Antoinette also Payne, also part of the squad, also in the US. Umotong, of course, she's also there, from the US. Then you, from England. Then you have Courtney DK from the US, Uchena also from the US and all that. So it's more like a good squad for the Super Falcons. Now, having Alice Ogebe to contend with these guys and make the finalists will be a huge one. Let's hear from her how she's ready to actually, you know, maybe fight for a shirt and also be one of those players that will make it to France.
It's just a matter of chance that they are bigger than me when it comes to the game, because I believe so much in myself and I have the confidence in the training experience that I passed through that I am really, really a good player that can fight any category of players that come in, whether bigger or small guys, because I never relent in my game. I'm always serious and always want to be higher. So I think I'm really good to fight any types or any group of team that are coming. And with all I have, I'm good to go.
Oh, okay. All right. That's Alice right now, you know, talking about how she'll be able to fight for a shirt. You think she can actually make it through?
Yeah, that's for Shola.
It's possible, though. That would to be a surprise, a major surprise to make that team, because players have been around for long. It's very difficult for the coach to make the changes. But you know, in camp, anything can happen.
Okay.
The mood, there's some factors that you put in. Take for example, I can remember very well. Towards the USA '94, Nduka Ogbade was part of the team that went to USA '94. All of a sudden, we had someone, Michael Menalo, made the team.
No
so there's some. There
was
might be
supposed
some,
to be part of. Is that what you're saying?
Was supposed to be part of the of the final course. Do you understand? Even Victor Peba was almost cut off the team because of Tijani Babangida. Because of what happened in the battle. So anything can happen in camp. Do you understand? It might show a scintillating form that Coach Thomas Denabi may not ignore. There's some injuries that may happen to some players. So, so as I said earlier, Cecilia, the ball is left for him to prove herself, and if possible, she can make the team.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk about another player. This one, I don't think there's any doubt that she'll be making the team to France. Talking about the goalkeeper, to Chukwuoloyi. There's no doubt about it.
There's no doubt about it.
Unless
that one is a sure, but unless injury.
Unless she's injured.
Unless she's injured. Undisputed number one. She has been there for some time now, and with her form, I don't think it will be allowed, like call it, a suicidal decision for the coach to leave her out.
All right then, let's take a listen to Chukwuoloyi now. She's been speaking on Falcons' expectations for the 2019 FIFA Women's World Cup.
Everything has been, lies on me that going to this World Cup, I'm not just going there just to sit and, watch and all that. I've been with Precious Lady for so long, and I've go through our steps and I've, watched and I've seen everything. So going to the World Cup now is just for me to go there and, prove myself very well the way I did in Ghana, and I know going to France, I know I'll do more better the way I do in Ghana.
I'll say that Super Falcons #1 goalkeeper Chukwuoloyi. If Nigeria will come out of that group, that very, very tough group, she has to be on top of her game.
Absolutely.
Not only her.
Yeah,
because I wouldn't put the responsibility on the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's just one.
It is a team game. As a goalkeeper, your performance and your expertise depends on your line of defense too. Though on her own part, she has the ability to organize a defense, to see the danger ahead. You understand? So that when she's called upon, she should be able to make the saves. Do you understand? But as I said, it's an 11 team members. It's a team member.
No doubt.
Right from the strikers to the midfielders to the defenders, everybody.
No doubt.
Job.
There's no doubt about that, Olawale. But what I'm saying is, we've seen situations where goalkeepers, end up being the hero for particular teams. Your strikers might be having off days, and you have to rely on your goalkeeper to be on top of a game, to keep you in the game. Let me put it that way. And perhaps a chance comes late on in the game and you take it and you win the game. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying she's going to have to be solely responsible for Nigeria's qualification in that group. I'm just saying she's going to have to be really, really on form if Nigeria will qualify from that group. I mean, look at the opponents again, France, Norway, and Korea. Yeah.
Well, as Riley said, Harold, she has to be in her form. Okay. From days of Anchijene, Precious Lady, it's not as if we've had good goalkeepers.
Yes, we have.
The Falcons, you understand? Jonathan Alaba. Now, this is our
Golden
own time
White.
too. But the problem is that I pray that the pressure will not weigh her down. Because when you get there, it's a different ballgame. Let's leave the African Women's Championship, the friendlies you're playing. It's a different ballgame. So it's ability to contain the pressure, you understand, to come out with the confidence and play. I do tell people, when you get to the pitch of play, just leave what you've been thinking about. That is the time for you to make glory.
Okay.
It's either you make glory or you go into this end.
Okay.
So she should just go there, enjoy herself. There is a coach I worked with some time ago. The man would just tell the players, go there and enjoy yourself. Because when you go there to enjoy yourself, it will come normal. So the form and the confidence you're training that you've been going through all this while, you're not putting it into play. When Barcelona wanted to play Sampdoria in the Champions Cup final in 1991, John Cruyff told his players, go there, enjoy yourself. Because he has done the work. So Tochukwu Oluyi, as I'm talking now, go there, go to France, enjoy yourself. Just don't put the pressure on yourself. Don't put the mind in what is going to happen. Because by the time you go there and enjoy yourself, the form, the training, the sacrifice you put into going to competition, you now be capped up with a good performance. So all of them should go there and enjoy themselves.
That's what it's all about. Enjoy yourself. And she talked about the fact that Precious, she has been, actually looking up to Precious Dede for a long time now, and all that confidence level. That's what she's actually picked. But let's hear from Precious Dede now. What she think about the current crop of Super Falcons players?
Presently, they have been on a tour, like playing training games and matches. I think they are preparing enough. They are having enough preparation against the World Cup, unlike other years, unlike other World Cups. I think the NFF, they are doing enough for them. They will do much better. I can't just, specifically, tell you where they will get to.
They're having the best of preparations right now, unlike in the past and all that. So we feel they will go somewhere, right? So let's leave the Falcons right now.
Let's leave the Falcons and go and talk about the Super Eagles
of Nigeria.
They also have a major competition to play. That's going to be in the summer. That's the African Cup of Nations in Egypt. And, preparations, it's going to be tight because there's really not a lot of time left. But we've seen them, according to the coach, they've already started preparations with the last match against Seychelles, and they played Egypt as well too. They're going to go to camp eventually, and we'll see how that one goes. But the AFCON is here, and expectations, that's what a lot of Nigerians are talking about now. What are they expecting from the Super Eagles in Egypt?
Okay, going by what we've seen, the qualifiers and the friendly match plays against Egypt, I think the Eagles are well poised to perform well at the Nations Cup. Now, in the history of a participation in the AFCON, winning 3 titles, it's below our standard as a nation. So we should be the best team in Africa. With all due respect to Egypt and Cameroon, the Egyptians have won it 7 times. Cameroon has won it five times. Ghana has won it 4 times. So we've won it 3 times. So to me, as a nation, our boys should go there and do us proud. I haven't said that. NFA should put everything in place so that we have a good preparation. It's good to have the friendly against Egypt. You understand? It's a right step in the right direction. And I've seen some couple of players coming in that I think they'll take Eagles to another level. Paul Onuachu, Samuel Chukwueze. I believe so much in these boys. They can do well because unfortunately, in any team game, Tayo Cecilia, it's not only your best 11 that matters. It's your collection of players.
Exactly.
So that's why I like the young players coming in to rub shoulders with the senior players, the players that have been there before. So it's when there is competition for places in the national team, it helps. That was what helped the US in 94 team, the Tunisia 94 team. They had loads of quality players. So with Genera, that's been around for some time. There's some level of stability, level of continuity right from the World Cup. I think all these factors should work
in Nigeria's favor.
For Nigeria's favor.
Right.
For us to do well at the Nations Cup.
All right then, interesting. Let's get to let's listen to former Super Eagles and former Nigerian players now. I'm talking about Ifeanyi Udeze as well as Sam Soje. They've been speaking ahead of the AFCON and Nigeria's expectations.
as Nigeria as a whole, you know, it's a disgrace for us not to go to a tournament and not plan to win it. I think we've got the players now. We've got a young squad, and we've definitely got a chance. Right now, it's about having a core and having a good managers to get these players as a team. Because you know, players don't win tournaments, but the good team will win it. Just like in '94, they were a good team. So hopefully, we can get a good team to win it. Between the under 23 and the Super Eagles, we've got enough players, and I think the Sussex games, it was you're only as good as your opponent. At the Egypt game, it showed how good we were. So hopefully, we can stick to the players, get some young squad in, but at least we got a good team. We just have to get a good system to hopefully win the game, to win the tournament.
We want to lift the trophy. That's the truth. But at the same time, there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work we need to do. But believe me, we have the players to do it. We have the players to do it. But the truth is, we need to work hard, very, very, very hard, very hard. But believe me, the Nations Cup is coming to Nigeria. That's for real. Yes, during my days, we didn't win the Nations Cup. We didn't. But on 2-3 occasions, we got to the semi-finals and they knocked us out.